The reality of life is everyone is on the go. Everyone is on the go means everyone is going. That is the reality of our life. Nobody lives forever. No one ever came, ever lived forever, and no one ever will come who will be living forever. This is not possible. This doesn't happen with human life. There are people who came here who lived a high, very hi-fi life with everything, but they also one day after maybe 120 years after, 130 years after, one day they also went away. They said goodbye to the earthly life. As well, so from there we can understand life is a trust we get from God basically. Life is a trust we get from God, and God says go and live your life. This is exactly the reality of our life is and the human life is. So life is a trust of God, or God's trust, and God says go and live your life. This is how we spend our life, and then as I said, eventually one day we say goodbye to life, and we no longer here on top of this earth. Now after that, what happens? Even myself or anyone, we wouldn't ever have any precise say on that. This is something with God. So we just normally say God's soul just went away to God. This is how we normally say it. We say God's soul, or soul of God, or it was a self of God, a person of God, went back and returned to Almighty God. This is how we just finish the matter of any soul, because this is beyond the power of human being, with our limited knowledge and with our limited human self. This is something to do with God. So God alone knows what happens with the soul, but human being, we just normally we surrender to God and we say God's soul went back to God. That's all we say about any soul.